All right, well, we're going to roll right into hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The moment you've all been waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about our hip hop albums of the year. I'm going to start it off with my 10 and we can go back and forth like we did with R&B.
Go ahead.
Coming in at number 10, this artist, you've heard his name, but you may have missed this project, so I would encourage you to go listen to it. Good Things Take Time by Deontay Hitchcock.
Gotcha.
He told his story with this album, and he got very vulnerable about his journey that he's had. The journey that he's had throughout his career. Had just a lot of raw emotions in it. He was very honest. You can hear the pain. You can feel the pain as well through the lyrics. And it's also just that come up music, a lot about perseverance and, you know what I'm saying, very good lyricist. And you know the camp that he comes from. And I was very excited to hear that album. And I hope that he overcomes everything that he has been through thus far. Number 10, Good Things Take Time.
Good Things Take Time. Bro, you know what's funny? What album we did not both put on like R&B? You didn't talk about Friday.
Nah, I didn't really love it.
You know what though?
And it was short.
But the standout moment for me wasn't like the Friday part. It was the Meek Mill verse "I'm Proud of Me."
Yeah. That's
Now that was the standout moment. We'll talk about that later though.
Okay.
My 10, I just kind of had to switch some stuff around. So y'all see this handy dandy pen? It is back to that time. My 10, we have The Good, the Bad, the Dollar Menu by Rayvon.
Okay.
As y'all, there's probably affinity of things of West Coast here. Even as I wear a Dodger South, I am a Houston, Texas native, North Side to be exact, both from the north side of the city. However the case may be, I've spent a lot of time out on the West Coast. I've spent a lot of time out just listening to music. And I'm not trying to be biased to a place, but I do think one thing that the West Coast people have done since the Kendrick battle, which I actually like, take advantage of an opportunity of a spotlight. Ray Vaughn is one of them people. He had the battle with Joey Badass early this year when they was going back and forth, dropping track after track after track. And I think he took the major opportunity to drop his project, not off the back of that, but just using the momentum of everything he was doing.
Yeah.
And dropped an amazing body of work. One of my favorites this year. And in a year of where, like, for me, I've just been spamming songs, for me to say I can listen to a project, that was good. Great job, Rayvon.
Okay. I like him as an artist. I haven't heard the recent project. If I did, I forgot about it, so I'll make sure I run it back. Coming in at number 9 for me, a lot of people are going to have this higher, and I'm not mad at it. All y'all been going to the shows. Y'all been posting y'all little stories, looking like having a great time. Number 9 for me, The Last One by Gunna. Mr. Consistent himself. If you like the melodic rap vibe, then that's your go-to artist usually. Very strong replay value. Very straight vibes. It's a good album to put on when you just pre-gaming or out with some people. You can put it on in the background, and it's just a good time. And I love the transformation he's had. I love what he's doing. We can have more of a hip-hop conversation about him later, maybe. But my number 9, The Last One by Gunna.
All right, cool. No problem. So, look, I like that one. We might revisit that one. We might not. Who knows? Who knows? However, though, this might be a little higher on some people's list. And I think for me, this artist is having a tremendous run. Very popular. I would almost say we can almost equate him to like a version of the Kanye-Pharrell of our era in time.
Okay.
Give me Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator.
Okay.
Eclectic. I like what he did. He made it simple. I just want to dance. Let me just make a project that gets people to move. Sugar on My Tongue, smooth. You know what I'm saying? Ring, ring, ring. Is like that's kind of like my little eclectic type of bag right there with that joint. Very good project. Nothing more, nothing less. He got his introspectiveness out on Chromacopia, and I think we were talking about certain topics that are hard topics to talk about, like the losing a miscarriage of a child, or like the father, my chasing a ghost, you know what I'm saying, or like don't take the mask off. Those are hard things to talk about. So for him to kind of on the back part of it to be like, I just want to dance.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm not gonna put it in like top 5, top 3, just because of the infinity of the artist. But to me, it was a good listen to. Mr. Consistent as well, and what he does, Tyler the Creator, you're doing your thing out there. You are you are number 9 for me this year.
I love that pick. Tyler is someone, he didn't make my list, unfortunately, but out of everyone that I have on these cards, Tyler is one of my favorite just people, human beings, and artists that I've been a fan of for a very long time. Flower Boy is one of my probably top 10 all-time albums that I have listened to if we just look as far as my playtime. So it's someone who I love watching his interviews, love hearing his music. So I'm not mad at that pick at all.
Gotcha.
Coming in at number 8 for me, this is, if I was an artist, this is what my album would sound like. Very, it's that hustler wisdom. It's that cool lifestyle rap that we love, that we enjoy. Coming in at number 8, Life is Beautiful, Larry June and 2 Chainz. Very smooth chemistry between the two. It's almost like we should have been had this. 2 Chainz and Larry June, that makes all the sense. I loved hearing both of them together. I love the bars. I feel like 2 Chainz made Larry June elevate his bars a little bit, and Larry June made 2 Chainz modernize his bars a little bit. But it was just a very good marriage, and I like the content as well, and it's smooth as hell. Like I said, that's the type of music that I would make if I was so talented to make it.
Okay. Not mad at that. We might revisit that. We might not. But I can never go wrong with a pick with when it comes to 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz for me is to me one of the best rappers to come out of that 2010s era. You know what I'm saying? And a rebrand. He's 2 Chainz, the second coming around. Who thinks of that? That's called double entendre, just in general. Larry June. I think in lifestyle and music, I think in lifestyle they're very similar. I think in music they're kind of like they're not polar, but like they're different. And I think putting 2 Chainz in a luxury bag even more than the trap, and Larry, who they're both familiar with each other's worlds because they both come from actually a very similar world. You know what I'm saying? But like, it kind of was like 2 Chainz made Larry have to elevate his wording, and Larry gave 2 Chainz the space and the freedom to talk about different topics.
Right.
It was a match made in heaven. It was a great, amazing project. I just switched this project. It was higher. I kind of knocked it down because it's something that I had down. I had to move up a little bit. But I'm going to another deluxe project. This deluxe project dropped in January, though, so like top of the year. But this guy's having just such a standout right now. You have to put him in there. Big X the Plug, Take Care Deluxe.
Man, look, nah. Go ahead.
You don't like Big X, do you?
I am Big X.
Jesus Christ.
I love Big X the Plug. This is another situation where it was dropped last year, so I didn't consider it. I was jamming Big X the Plug all last year and the beginning of this year as well. Some of his songs are I love the album. But like we said with the R&B,
the deluxe.
If the deluxe drops this, now I know for next year. Yeah. If the deluxe drops this year, we consider it for this year.
Yeah, if the deluxe drops with more, I would say this: if it drops with more than 4 songs, I consider a new project. Like the deluxe for him dropped like 8 new songs.
Can we do more than 4? So 5 or more.
5 or more.
5 or more.
Anything that like if it dropped on its own, it would still be considered an album.
5 songs ain't an album. That's an EP at best.
But see, that's the thing for me. All the ones I've said, the deluxe have dropped either 8, 9 to 10 songs.
With Big X the Plug too?
Yeah, Big X the Plug, his dropped like 8.
Okay.
Yeah, he dropped like 8 new tracks.
Either way, we can set whatever rules we want. Right. So that's the great part of it. We own the ownership of it and being able to do.
But that's also why I didn't, due to it being the deluxe. It's also why I didn't have him higher.
Okay. That's
why I didn't have him higher. But and his project that he dropped this year, truly, that if you're talking about, it was country.
Yeah. I didn't. I love Big X the Plug. I'm happy that he's experimenting, having fun, do what you want. But that wasn't for me.
You know what's funny? On his interviews, he kind of said like that project was like, I said it, so I had to do it. Like, yeah, I'm dropping a country album this year. And everybody on his team looking like, when is this happening? He was like, oh, I just said it.
Yeah.
Now people are expecting it. Because he said it on 60 Minutes, which is going to be your most visible.
Oh, dang. Okay. I didn't know that's where it started.
Yeah. So, like,
Okay.
it was either 60 Minutes or it was on a very popular platform.
Either way, he said it, and then he
Did
had
it.
to stick to it.
He had to stick to it. But it worked out. He tried it, worked. But I got the Take Care Deluxe. I got it number 8.
I like that. Number 7 for me, if you lift weights, if you work out, run, whatever you do to stay active, this is the album that you're going to want to go to. Number 7 is Glockavelli by Key Glock. Elite samples. When I say the production is crazy, I truly, truly mean it. But he also has the storytelling within that. You know, a lot of times the trap albums, the street rap albums, you won't really get the content, the storytelling that you got here with this one. So I really enjoyed that. Very strong one-liners that you can remember, put on your Instagram caption. And, you know, a lot of flexing as well that you're going to get with Key Glock. But I can't talk more about the production on this album, the feeling of this album, and how much I listened to it in the morning while I was lifting weights. So, number 7 for me, Glockavelli, Key Glock. She ready?
Yeah, I had to switch.
She just hit my phone and said she ready.
Yeah, I had to switch some stuff around here.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Take your time. Take your time. I take a little.
So
So another toast to a good music year.
Are we on 6 now?
We're on number 7 for you.
We're on 7 for me. Write this down. But we're on number 7. I'm gonna go ahead and just say Gunna last one. Had it on my list, kind of low at first. And I brought it up higher because like it's a very consistent album.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had to knock it back down because I thought about something. So I knocked it back down. It's at 7.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gunna.
Shout out to Gunna. Like it, and to be honest with you, Gunna albums are nothing more, nothing less than just good music.
Right.
I'm not going to Gunna trying to get my bag of introspectivism.
Am I wrong for wanting a little bit of that from him? Because that's why it was 9 on my list, and I feel like really one of the reasons that it made it is because I just kept seeing it, so it kept making me go back to it. And I kept saying, well, it does have such a high replay value where I don't get tired of it. And I was looking at who was competing with, and I said, well, the vibe of it is nice. I can turn it up loud. I like it. But again, it was number 9 to me because I didn't really feel it. It was nothing in there that made me just grasp to it like, yeah, what he talking about on that one song, yeah, man, that's relatable.
But he's never been that type of artist.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Am I crazy for even expecting or wanting that?
A tad bit, but I'm not mad at like there's like I used to have that with the baby. They used to make me mad. I had that with the baby and Megan Thee Stallion for a long time. Megan kind of gave it to me a little bit in the sense of saying like she had the introspective moments over like after the shootings and things of that nature, cool. But like her wordplay is so amazing. Her rapping ability is. I got Megan as just rapping abilities for rappers right now, top 10. Guy or girl don't really matter.
Well, you said Megan Thee Stallion?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And rapping ability, making the song and all that, it's a little different. I just can go. I got Megan top 10. I have her out of the women that are rapping right now. I'm not putting Nicki in this,
Okay.
but out of the women that are rapping right now, I have Megan as one.
I'm not mad at that.
I have
as
Megan,
far as rapping ability, I'm not mad.
Yeah, as far as rapping ability, I have Megan as one.
Yeah.
And
as far as music, I got a couple people before her, but as far as just the
no one's outbarring Megan.
Yeah,
That's in the field right now. No one's outbarring Megan. I'll put.
I have no argument against that.
Put some money on that. But to get back to the Gunna situation, yeah, I think it's just he's always been good at what he's been good at. You think sometimes, hey, you've gone through something that's the story that needs to be told. And like I don't think he's never been an artist or had that wordplay ability to put that in something that's for him and that's in his lane of music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
cool. Number 6 for me, this is an album that definitely grew on me. I'm very...
Wait, 6 or... Oh, yeah.
Number 6. Yeah, I'm going first this time.
Yeah.
Number 6 top hip-hop albums of the year for me. This is an album that grew on me. This is an album that I'm surprised made on the list, especially at this number. But the more and more I listened to it, the more and more I fell in love with it. God Does Like Ugly by JID. First of all, JID, y'all know he's in a class of his own when it comes to lyrics. And he has this ability to write, I doubt he's freestyling and punching in. I feel like this is sitting down, writing, and being very intentional. He has the ability of a Lil Wayne to where he's saying stuff and it's like, how did you come up with that? He's saying stuff and it's like, okay, you're thinking about it a day later and you be like, oh, I didn't even catch that. And I kept having those moments with him, and I had to give respect and deference to his ability to and talent to be a rapper. So number 6, I have him. And some very, very timely features on that album as well. I was very impressed with some of the features that were on it and when they were on it. And overall, it's a great project. I just want JID to not over rap, because sometimes he just rapping too much for me and I want to vibe a little bit and slow it down. But I couldn't deny the greatness of this album. God Does Like Ugly is an amazing project and it is number 6 for me.
Great project, great artist. But I think due to like just a lot of the music that was dropping this year, it just wasn't the project I was going back to a lot.
Fair.
So like it didn't make my list, but I do acknowledge the greatness of that project and JID just in general doing his thing. Number 6, I'm bringing it back to the house. I'm bringing back home.
Okay.
Give me Mona Leo, Who Did the Bodies.
Okay.
Number 6.
I love the bias.
I
love it.
That ass so fat. Going thumb for thumb. That I can't step out the crib anymore and not hear Mona Leo in this project. And I've seen the elevation of the career from 2020 to now. Mm-hmm. And I've had a weird window. There's the little bias I have is that like I've kind of had a front row seat to it.
Right.
Did a small little interview with her back 2021. I'm talking about like Journey Greater Than Destination question after a festival. But then after that, just been able to see her, knowing some of the people that's on her team, kind of just seeing the movements, how they've been carefully curating her career, artist development over the years. And then to give us a really good project this year, obviously enough, that project's for the women.
Yeah.
It's for the girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I love it's Southern. Bass thumping. She got the audience going. She getting the women going outside. She making outside fun for girls. And you know what? As a guy who just wants to see women have fun, she's doing her job.
Absolutely.
Mona Leo, keep doing your thing. You on my top 10 albums of the year list. Number 6. Shout out to H-Town. For sure.
I can't say nothing about that. Know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm Houston born and bred too. So I love it and I love everything that she's been doing.
Facts.
And she's out of here.
And she's just good. She's I can tell you she's just being authentic.
Yeah.
Even on her rollout, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her and Stunner for Vegas doing their thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like
congrats again.
Right. It's just great to see genuine people win. That's all I'm saying.
I love it. I love it. Coming in at number 5 for me, this could have been a sleeper. This is someone that you may have not have heard of, but you need to go listen to him right now. Coming in at number 5, Save by Ben Riley. This album is a very complete project. It's almost like a project where he might have want to wait a little bit because it tells so much of his story. And he's talented. You know, he knows how to not over rap. It's a vibe to it as well. I star songs when I go through albums, and literally the second half of it is just all stars. He has some really cool interludes as well throughout the album, and it's someone that should be on your list. For it to be someone who not a lot of people know, and to make my number 5, just trust me when I say you're going to want to hear it. Ben Riley, remember the name. The name of the album is Save.
If you would have said 2021 or 2022, I would have had a Ben Riley project on there. Mm-hmm. Ben Riley's amazing, from Atlanta. Been doing this thing for a little second. I think we might be around the same age. I don't know. But like, he's creative.
Right.
So like the fact that you said his name on there, I know he dropped this year. Um, you're gonna make me not go back and listen to that project because I have my consistencies of what I've listened to from here for a while. That's like Ace High and a couple other tracks from like a while back.
Okay.
But I need to tap into what he's been doing this year. Great pick.
Tap in, and maybe that lets me know that it's actually not too late. I'm just late on him. So maybe this was the perfect time for him to do a project like that. Because this is a project where it's like, Friday Night Lights. It seems like his signature project to me when I listen to it, not being super familiar with him, but knowing of him.
But also, I would think I don't even want to say you late on. I think I found him. I could be wrong. But I could have found him. I found him kind of like SoundCloudish. So I think I might have just like stumbled upon him. You know what I'm saying? But like that doesn't mean it's too late to
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think you might be right on time.
Okay, got it.
I think you might be right on time with him.
Well then, so are y'all.
There we go. There we go. So we're at my number 5. And I have a affinity for this album due to 1 to 2 tracks. But give me, because I was going to switch it out. I was going to take this one out for Glockavelli.
Okay.
Because Key Glock is one of my favorite artists, however the case may be. Just for the fact that I wrote this project down and I had my defense for it, I'm going to keep this one. Sorry, Key Glock.
Okay.
Be on the next list.
All good.
Or he's my honorable mention. Give me Kiari, Offset.
Okay. I'm surprised.
Give me Kiari, Offset. Bodies, I ran that song into the ground.
Here you go.
With him and JID.
Yeah.
Ran that song into the ground. But also, this is one of the moments where I feel like Offset was stepping into a very artistic bag. He really was coming into his own. He knows how to be introspective in his own way, in his own right. I loved how he kind of rolled out his project as well. He actually went on he went to go sit down and have real conversations with real people. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, like I think that project will open up the door for him to fare better as a solo artist in the future. I do think, and down the line, I do think him and Quavo are gonna come back and make a project.
Oh, they will.
Yeah,
2026 for sure.
Yeah, I do think they're gonna come back and make a project for that. But I think he needed this project for himself.
I think this is one, the best solo project of any Migo. RIP Takeoff. 2, this is kind of what I want, is what I was saying that I want from a Gunna, because Offset isn't traditionally this introspective, this vulnerable. And on some of these songs, he really talked about what he's been going through over the past couple of years, and he did it in a very honest way where he just kind of let his guard down. And it was a very complete album for both having the hype songs like The Bodies, which is the one song that I skipped, and it was more of the kind of slower songs that I really, really enjoy, like the Tizo song and some of the other ones that, Happy For You, Why You Can't Be Happy For Me. Like he had everything that you would need to have a complete project.
Definitely. I also do think that we don't put enough respect on each Migos ability. A lot of people don't. And let me just rant for like 1 minute.
No, go ahead.
So I think, like we talk about the rapping ability of like, Gunna, Offset. Offset, to be honest, is lyrical. All the Migos were actually very lyrical in their own way.
Yes.
I think they understood what they were trying to do. I think Takeoff gets the credit for, and the Rifle So credit. He was hands down the best rapper. Takeoff was the best rapper. Quavo, I know a lot of people try to be like, oh, he kind of tries to sound like this, he tries to sound like that, but Quavo understood he was a hit maker.
And I feel like Takeoff might have not been the best rapper. He was the best vibe to me. He sounded the best to me.
He was the best rapper.
What do you mean by that?
He was the
lyricist?
Best. Yes. Yes.
Maybe.
Because he was the best rapper, and he also was the one that like kind of put the cadence behind each of them.
No, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, and so like with Quavo, I know a lot of people try to like, oh, Quavo he's not this, he's not that. Quavo understood like, I'm an amazing hook guy. And if I need to be lyrical schmirical and get in that lane, I can.
Mm-hmm.
But however the case may be, you're like, well, that might not be what everybody's looking at before. I'm gonna just make these hits.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna help with the hits for the group.
Mm-hmm.
Takeoff is like, he's gonna have the moments where he's gonna show that I'm the rapper. I'm like the backpack rapper out the group.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about nothing else but the raps.
Yeah.
Offset was the star. Offset was the one that wanted to be a star. A little bit rebellious, but he has the show out moments.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the best lines, I think Offset. I don't know if that's Offset or Takeoff. The end of Handsome and Wealthy, when he said, "I don't know why you came in this club tonight, looking for a nigga that's gonna change your life."
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That line is a star line.
Yeah.
That's a star line. But even like Offset on Bad and Bougie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's had these star moments and his movements. He can dance. He has stage presence, charisma. I think and can rap.
Mm-hmm.
He can really rap. They all can do something that none of them each other can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what ended up happening was they're from the South. A lot of people tried to like downplay their flow, downplay their words sometimes. But I just wanted to give all the Migos, and rest in peace to Takeoff, all the Migos their credit for being absolutely incredible artists all in their own right.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Just had to take that time out. But yeah, I got Kiari, number 5 on this list. Offset, great work.
Offset, great work. Absolutely. Number 4 for me. This is my new favorite rapper. I repeat, this is my new favorite rapper. I listened to his music all year, and I love seeing him pop out more. He had
Over Drake?
No, not over Drake.
I'm just saying. You said
Drake.
new favorite. Yeah, I'm just saying. You said new favorite rapper. I was like, over Drake?
New favorite rapper, as in I have a list of my favorite rappers. This is a new addition to that list.
I respect that. Okay.
Coming in number 4, one of my new favorite rappers, Marco Plus. Marco Plus versus the Underworld. He is very lyrically gifted, a true storyteller, but also got the vibes. And it's again that come up music that I love. And he just talking his talk. Like, you feel it when he talking, you feel it when he rapping. If you ever see the visuals of him actually spitting a freestyle, spitting bars from the album, you know he's serious about his craft, and it's someone that I hope is around for a very long time, and I hope that more people get to know. Marco Plus, remember the name.
Marco Plus. Okay.
I can't parlay all day. I'm on the grind.
Bruh, I want to take my number 4 off. Because I don't believe in it like how I want to.
Okay.
I don't believe. Ooh.
Now I want to know,
I'll tell you the number 4 that I had on here.
you going to take it off or you going to keep it?
I don't know what I would replace it with. I'll tell you what it is, and then I'm going to tell you why I want to replace it.
Okay.
It's Drake.
Who's calling that shit?
Okay.
Some sexy songs for
Calling
you.
that shit.
You want to hate Drake so bad. It's okay. You can love him, bro.
No. It's not that I want to hate him. Like, I really do like that project.
Mm-hmm.
However the case may be, I forget, because it's been a year, how much music I've listened to and what I kind of intake music-wise a lot of times. So, like, I go through music in phases. Drake, this project had a phase for me, a heavy phase.
Right.
Heavy phase. Early summer. It didn't have the longevity of maybe some other music.
But you wrote him number 4 for a reason. So you taking him out without even a replacement. And are you taking him out like push him down to 6? Or are you taking him out like, nah, I'm putting him way past 10?
No, so I'm gonna tell you like my thought process too. I started thinking about like music that I like, and then like, but I'm also thinking like singles and songs. So like, if I can't do projects, I'm not gonna replace it. I'm just leave it as it is because it was a great project.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just leave it at 4. Because Nokia, I spammed Nokia. I spammed that because it was a little different. It was a bop. There was a time. It was time, and I think and I know the project is really good. However the case may be, sometimes it's still like a directional thing with him, and I think it's because I hold him in such a high regard because Drake is one of my all-time favorites, and it's just in music in general. And I know when we first came on here, we was talking about Kendrick versus Drake, and I'm more of a Kendrick fan, but it's not like a far off. It's not a far off
Okay.
with them. So like, just kind of like, I can't depict where he's about to go here. You know what I'm saying? But I did love the project nonetheless. Drake, some sexy song for you, number 4, and I was outside this year.
I love it.
So yeah, I was outside.
Okay. He kept it in, y'all. He kept it. All right. These next 3 albums for me, I really want to give them all number 1s. I feel like it should be 1, 1, 1, but I had to order, so I did order. And this is where it got emotional for me and it got really hard for me. But my number 3, this is an album that I really loved and really enjoyed. It was unexpected and I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Everything Is a Lot by Wale. 2 words, he's back. And this it was very nostalgic for me to even hear him be back at this level again. Very introspective. He still has a great pen. Still has a way to relate and connect with his fans. And I've been saying it for forever that you don't have to be a Drake. You don't have to be whatever that you're trying to reach for as far as fame wise, because you have a cult following. And one of those people are sitting right here in this chair. I absolutely love this album. I think it's an instant classic and I think it's very timeless. Wale, you did your thing. Everything Is a Lot. I agree with you. And I appreciate the work on this album.
3.
3.
That's it. That's cute. I might disagree with you on that.
It's okay. Like I said, my top 3, I want to put number 1 by all of them, but I had to order. It fell at number 3.
So I had this one on here already. I did not say it, but I'm not mad at it being 3 because it's a me bias thing. I spammed. When I say spammed, man, I spammed California Player by Callan for real this year. Spammed it. Spammed it. Spammed it. Spammed it. Amazing project. Vibes. Didn't have to think too much. Up.
Okay.
Just like very up tempo, Cali, very much like, I don't know, maybe it's something about like being by water. You know what I'm saying? Like music that like I could hear in certain places, like boat vibes or like beach vibes or different things like that. But that project to me was, I just loved it. Spammed it a lot. Player vibes. I can't even knock it. Now, are there a lot more lyrically inclined projects I could have put higher? Absolutely. But if I'm just talking about what I like, just liked and jammed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go California Player 3. Could it move down? It would never move up with my top 2. But like, could it move down? Could. But like, I like the position it's at.
I like
Keep it at number 3.
I like it. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Like I said before, you've been telling me about that album, so I definitely want to go give it a listen. Number 2 with me, once again, all these could be number 1, but this one ended up at number 2. This album was something that I've said that a couple of times now, but this is one that truly, when I saw the name and I heard they were coming out with an album, I didn't even really care to go listen to it. And then I listened to it and I was blown away. And it was amazing. Coming in at number 2 for me, Let God Sort 'Em Out by Clipse. This was some of the best rapping all year by far. The fact that Malice still got it to that level and to that degree to be able to just, his pen is just impeccable. It's ridiculous. And you know what Pusha T going to do. Pharrell did his thing as well with the production, and he had a couple, features on there as well as far as his actual vocals. He definitely added to it, and it was good to see him in a light that was different but familiar, and something that I feel like, look, if you in that bag, I'm gonna love you forever. Obviously, he likes to experiment. That's great as well. But this was just a really, really good album. It was a reunion that mattered, and it just felt like true hip hop. It felt like something that I would listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It just was taking me back in time, but it was still so relevant to today. Clipse, you did your absolute best with this one. Let God sort them out. We certainly will. It was an amazing project.
I need to see what you have at number one, but we'll wait.
Okay.
We'll wait.
We'll wait.
Give me number two, Wale, Everything Is a Lie.
Okay.
I have a deep love for Wale's music. I remember listening to Wale back, I think the first song I ever heard from him was the MC. And then it was Breakup Song. Back in those times. And to me, Wale has never dropped anything that was trash.
No.
He might have dropped something that wasn't pushed, but he's never dropped anything bad. And to say that and to say, I think this might go down as it's going to either be this one, this project, or Ambition as his best projects.
Or More About Nothing. I put More About Nothing in front of Ambition. That's a conversation for we can have the conversation now or a conversation for another day.
But I have songs like Sabotage, Ranked So High. Which project was the Matrimony on?
I'm not sure.
Whichever.
It's hard for me with names of songs, but I remember.
But I ain't gonna lie, the Matrimony
project.
Like, I think the Matrimony's on. Is that on the project with Love Hate thing? Whatever project that on, that's a tough fight. But anywho,
either way, he's been great consistently.
He's been great for a long time, man. And I think this project, like Conundrum, how you start that project off, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, Today, you know what I'm saying? Fly Away, you know what I'm saying? What was it, Michael Fredo? That joint, like, it's crazy. Like, this project, I can just play it, start, play it. Even like the Afrobeats tracks, which some people might be a fan of, some people might not. Like, I understand him. He's Nigerian.
Fan.
You know what I'm saying?
Fan here.
And I'm actually a fan too. We agree on that. I'm actually a fan of the Afrobeats tracks. I know what they're for and I understand what they are. And he did it tastefully. He did it correctly.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, Wale, Everything Is a Lot. It made me feel. It made me think. It made me laugh. It made me turn up in certain parts. Almost, I think it's gonna go down for me as like, I don't think there's a perfect album, but it's close.
Well, there is a perfect. Wait, I don't want to cut you off. You done?
Go ahead.
There is a perfect album, and I'm mad that this album is not being talked about enough. And even with your response of okay, Everything a Lot at 3, Let God Sort Them Out at 2. What's your number 1? And it feels like it should be obvious. And your reaction is probably the reaction of the field as well, to where it hasn't been obvious. My number 1 album of the year, which is a perfect album in my opinion, Chance the Rapper, Starline. This is a instant classic for me. Again, we're talking about Wale, we're talking about Clipse. Like, these are people that already have their time per se, and already had their elevator go all the way to the top floor. So the fact that they're in my top 3 says a lot. And again, I want to have that conversation about hip hop at another time. But this album, Starline, was something that was beautiful. It was emotional. It was, it had a lot of important themes in it to stuff that we should be talking about right now. And the substance of it was just so golden and so healing, and the lyrical ability as well. Like, Chance the Rapper is him when it comes to that pen as well. He can have fun. You know, he had the acid rap. He had different stages. Obviously, The Big Day wasn't something that we loved, but this is one of the albums that will go down as a timeless album, whether you know it now or you'll know it in 5 years. It's an amazing album, start to finish. Chance the Rapper, I appreciate you and everything that you have done for hip-hop.
Okay. I'm going to make a switch here. If I was to think about that project, and I actually jammed that a lot, but I jammed like 3 or 4 songs on there consistently. I would take Callan, shout out to you. I'm knocking that down.
Okay.
Pause. I'm knocking that album.
That's a crazy.
That's nasty work. Don't clip that up, please.
No.
But Callan for I would knock that project down a couple of notches, and what I would do is I would put Starline at 3.
Okay,
I
there
would
we
put
go.
Starline at 3, but my number 1 still would stay the same. To me, Let God Sort 'Em Out is the number 1 project. It's a complete project this year. You rarely start off a project that introspective, talking about parents' death and how they both, handled it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you rarely see these moments happen like that. The whole project was a time. The rollout was beautiful. Excuse me. Everything they did about every way they went about this project, from the music to the timing of it to the rollout to it's still going. I needed to get a Grammy. I needed to get Rap Album of the Year. Grammys. I know this is coming from a Kendrick fan. We get it. GNX had a moment. It had its time. You know what I'm saying? However, I need the Clipse to get something. I'm not saying
Not
GNX.
something album of the year, because they ain't gonna give it to Chance. He's not even nominated. If they don't give it to Clipse, I'm gonna be upset.